Hey guys, Jordan here, How's Collar Trading. Just wanted to make another video following up on those marijuana stocks that I talked about yesterday. I hope you guys listened. I hope you guys took advantage of that because they went crazy today. Short term, you can definitely be taking advantage of this right now. Um, and again, this is not anything new. They have done this several times where they've teased us with the federal bill that they might pass, and then it doesn't pass, and all of these stocks go crazy at first and then die afterwards. What I recommend is just taking advantage of it as it's presenting itself. But I wanted to actually touch base on one other thing that might be related and might be unrelated, but just a heads up. Two high-profile politicians made extremely big purchases of these two company stocks in February, in anticipation of this bill possibly passing. And those two stocks are ABBV, which Josh Gottheimer decided to buy a bunch of, and then MO, which Virginia Foxx bought a lot of. Just wanted to touch base on that and let you guys know because you could easily take a small option position about a year out, and if it works out and they do pass it, great. Then you can capitalize because these two businesses, even though they're not in marijuana right now, they can pivot into marijuana, and they have the brand and the marketing and all of that stuff to be able to become massive leaders within that space. And a heads up, and just my opinion, I don't think any of these weed stocks right now will ever be a leader in that space, even if it was to pass, because they just don't have the reach. They just don't have it, like these other two companies do. If they were to pivot into that space, just a kind of a heads up, just an idea, thought process that I'm having is, if they do pass it, great. All these weed stocks might run a little bit more for short term, as until people basically get the realization that these weed stocks, and just companies in general, they have way more surplus of supply than people actually want, than the demand is. Which is the number one problem. You can look this up in any of the states where it is legalized. That is the number one issue that they have with marijuana, is that they are actually growing more than people want, that they have more supply than demand, so they don't know what to do with it. And then stuff just goes bad, and then people are losing money that are actually growing it. They end up resorting to selling it black market to people that go down to places where it is no longer legal, and they sell it there, right? Like, they just become drug dealers. So just a heads up, none of these companies have that reach. None of them have that branding. None of them have that ability to do that. So I would definitely recommend looking, if they were to pass this, look at these brands that are already in biofarm and tobacco, big tobacco companies, because they're going to be in the position to take advantage and become big industry leaders in this space and push out all the little people. Heads up, yeah. And if they don't pass it, well, guess what? You're going to make a lot of money on the puts on the way back down. Just be aware, be ready, be on the lookout, guys. Have a great day.